popular. So like.
Whoa!
Well, I mean, we didn't have a lot of views. It wasn't going well.
Wait a second. Yeah, let me ask you a question. How old were you when the first season of Supernatural came out?
Like 7.
7. So you were watching Mickey Mouse Club. We didn't have, you weren't our target audience. Let me put it that way. Although there were a couple kids out in that audience that were pretty badass, I guess. You know who you are.
Alright, and so the actual question was, when did you first realize it was becoming big and how did you guys feel?
When I was standing in line at the airport, and this guy in a suit and a business roller bag was standing in front of me waiting to board the plane. He turned around and he goes, "Oh man, hey, aren't you that guy that used to be on Supernatural?" And I said, "No. No, I'm the guy that's still on Supernatural." He said, "That's right, man. I'm sorry. I should know that. I've grown up watching you." And I was like, "Oh, all right. So not only are we big, we're old. Thank you, kid. Get out of line." No, I think you probably
Don't blame me. I have two. One was the guy in San Diego, the waiter. One guy came up, he must have been,
oh yeah,
maybe late 20s, early 30s, big dude, was probably like a surfer or something, big guy. And as soon as he walked out, he had shoulder surgery. He was like, "Dude!" I grew up watching you. I was like, "You're 40 years old."
Hi.
Hi.
The show came out when I was 4. My dad used to scare me to sleep with Supernatural, but now...
Your dad would scare you to sleep with Supernatural?
But now...
That's kind of dad I want to be. Life goals. Hashtag life dad goals.
It's amazing to think that we've been here 8 years. Isn't that insane? That's a big chunk of a lifetime. We met someone who has been watching the show since she was 13. 13? Yeah.
12 years.
And now she's close to retirement.
She just retired. Retirement party. We went to Comic-Con a couple years ago, and we're waiting for this restaurant. We're waiting for our table. I'm like, "It'll be ready in a second." And finally, like, "Okay, come this way." And this guy who was probably was my age, really handsome, big built dude, looked like Tomo. Is like, "Dude!" I had a broken shoulder at the time. That was so much pain. And he like hits me, and I was like, "Ah!" He's like, "I've been watching you since I was like 10 years old." And I was like, "Fuck, now my shoulder hurts and I feel old."
Someone you just found out about us a year ago, you know? And where have you been? Yeah, where have you been? Yeah, you weren't born. Got it. Got it.
She's probably not mine.
How's this? We were on Supernatural when the first iPhone came out. Yeah. He didn't get one.
So
He
like
was such a BlackBerry, like, you know those guys?
raised by the Palm Trio, Palm Centro, and the Razor. Y'all don't know what I'm talking about. 7 years old. Yeah, it's true.
You all have never been to a Supernatural con before. You're just now coming to one. How long have you been doing this?
14 years.
14 years!
What took you so long?
Somebody out there was like, I was 2 when you guys started, so you were just born. How old are you? You're 14. It's true. We've been doing this your whole life. Your whole life we've been doing this.
You're August what? Is it August?
No, I was born in January.
Oh,
January.
January what?
January 15th.
2000.
5.
There are human beings that can talk that were born in 2005. They can like walk around, form complete sentences.
So were you a freshman or 9th grade? You're a freshman. You're a freshman in high school. So freshman in high school should be driving in 2 years.
I get it. That's messed up. That is messed
You can already drive.
up. How dare you? Take it easy. Have a seat.
It drives. Fun fact, he still can't drive.
And I got 22 years on that.
Okay, that's enough.
No one saw that, right?
Well, thank you for coming to all those who have never been here. This is how it goes.
What was the scene with the werewolves? There was a scene where Sam...
Oh, that one?
It was when Britt. There was a scene. There was an episode. Was it Penance?
Bitten.
It was after Bitten. The episode. Not Red Meat. Moon.
Forbidden?
Probably that. So there's a scene where long story short, he and I end up getting kind of beat up in a cabin, and then we get up and he and I are both acting, and we're like, and get up, then they call cut, and our assistant camera, first AC, meditation was like, what is this, The Expendables 3? Because we're like, it's pretty embarrassing. We're like, oh yeah, we should probably get up with more vigor. Whoops.
Did you just say the other day, I don't know what we're doing, but you're like, you're not in your 20s anymore. And I was like, yeah, you neither. And you were like, man, remember those days? And he's like, I could get hit by a car and get up and feel fine.
I hit by a golf cart.
Now I just wake up and feel like I've gotten hit by a car.
Yeah, that's true. It sucks. So, 14-year-old, enjoy it. I can't even see anything. See? This is what happens.
Think back to when you're first coming to Hollywood, you're 17, 18 years old, and you're just getting settled. If someone had offered you the choice between 3 options, back when you were 18, of either being like the next teen heartthrob kind of actor, or working really hard, kind of low-key, and eventually in your 50s winning an Oscar, or getting a job on a genre show that nobody would ever pay attention to but would have like run forever, which one would your 18-year-old self have picked?
Wait a minute, some people pay attention to it. Have you met my friends?
Or D, being on a really bad show, it's called Supernatural. We all hate it. Is there a D, none of the above? Wow. So one, you're teen heartthrob.
Or working really hard, sort of journeyman, and then finally winning an Oscar, or getting Supernatural.
Do we have the power of hindsight?
No, it's when you're 18.
Well, I was 17.
That's why she said 17 and 18.
But she just said
She did her homework. She knows too much.
I don't know. That's a good question. There were a lot, by the way, I know this isn't speaking, this is being very honest, not trying to sound like an a-hole, but I know I had things come my way, and I'm sure you did too, that I was like, that's not really what, like, I was offered some stuff on American Pie, like, there were things that came my way that I was like, that's not really who I want to be, which I love the movie, by the way, but there were things that were offered to be like a hunky heartthrob kind of guy that I don't want to say I turned it down, but I decided not to audition for it or something, you know? Not like I was turning down offers left and right, I still had to eat, but there were certainly situations where I was like, I don't want to be that guy. Like, he comes in, his shirt is off. You know?
Yeah, no, you've never been that guy.
Oh, please. I'll say this. In all of the days of my life,
I was a child.
17 or 18.
I was not a man responsible for my own decisions. And I wasn't working out on camera either.
I didn't write the script. I didn't write Sam does push-ups on camera. Give it a rest. So I'm gonna
No,
say
it was sit-ups and you changed it to push-ups.
I did change it.
Because he's like, I don't want to, because then I'm like, you know, it'll be all gross. Like, can I just do push-ups, please?
No, I changed it to pull-ups. Push-ups, it was push-ups and sit-ups.
Oh, that's right.
I was like, can I do pull-ups instead? Because I can do a lot of those.
Because the pull-ups I'm nice and stretched out and elongated.
Did you just say stretched out and elongated?
Yeah. I know, it makes me think of that tweet you sent out last night.
I didn't write that. I did, true story. I don't know if we ever talked about this. I did change it from sit-ups. It was like, Sam does push-ups and sit-ups. I was like, push-ups I'm fine with, but sit-ups, like, it's hard to look good doing a sit-up. Like, God. Oh, God. Especially, like, I have a pretty long torso, so when you crunch all that...
So that's where the length went.
I'm not gonna say it.
No, bored. Let me to get back to your question. I would say that, so the option is teen heartthrob, which if I'm reading you properly, it's like a flash in the pan as soon as you get there, and then maybe it just kind of teeters out for the rest of your career. Or have a slow burn, and then eventually it all hits its peak and you win an Oscar in your 50s. Or do kind of a middle of the road show that has success. But yeah, right? Is this right? I'll tell you what I'll pick. I'll pick the middle of the road success, and then also win an Oscar when I'm 50.
If I say 50, you're gonna win an Oscar.
Shut up! I know what you were gonna say.
You're gonna win an Oscar last year?
I'm gonna win an Oscar doing sit-ups. Because who would do that on camera?
Oh, he's really sacrificing. You're gonna have to change your nationality to Australian and your name to Chris. Thank you for your question. I think I would go with him too. B and C can still exist. I like the journeyman idea. I'm a slow burn kind of guy. I'd rather be underestimated and prove my worth than overestimated. And it's better to remain silent and be thought a fool than to open your mouth and remove all doubt. You know? I'd rather keep some cards close to my chest and slowly reveal them during push-ups and sit-ups.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.